Good evening.
Good evening.
Feel like a pair of newsreaders. So we sat a bit too close, maybe. You never know. You never know. A couple of weeks on since our return, and a real change in the weather.
Bloody cold.
Lovely autumn morning.
Yeah.
Sunshine.
We've enjoyed this week taking Otto for a walk, haven't we?
Dog sitting for our son and his partner, and it's been a real pleasure looking after Otto.
Why don't you?
He's trying to get in the video, I think. But this afternoon it's gone horrible, cold, wet. Clocks have gone back last night.
Yeah.
Do go back, fall back, that's right. And to me, that normally signifies the beginning of winter. And I don't know, it's hard to imagine where we were 2.5 weeks ago. Still sat on the beach, clear blue sea, lovely warm sand, and it seems a long way away.
And we can't
now.
just disappear because we've got no days left.
Not to Europe anyway. No, we're done. We're done for the year, I think, in terms of travelling abroad anyway. Unless somebody comes up with a nice offer and
We've got
says,
January to look forward to.
That's very true. Very true. So, highlights of our previous trip or our recent trip.
There was a lot. I loved the waterfall.
I knew you were going to say that.
I absolutely loved that.
As one single day or event, I think that would be my favourite.
Yeah.
That really
And
would.
the last day when we were on that beach.
On our own.
On our own.
Pretty much. Not quite, but nearly. And that beach in near Agua Amarga, where we had to climb over the hills.
Yes, that was good.
But that beach was stunning and lovely and quiet as well. So I've just seen Otto's tail in the corner of the shop there. So it's just a bit short to make it onto camera. So yeah, I think for me as well, one of the biggest benefits of this trip was travelling more slowly.
Yeah. I think it's important because the last trip, as much as it was lovely and we saw loads of countries, it was pretty well all on the go, wasn't it? And we stopped here, saw this, carried on, stopped this, saw that. And this time we tended to stay in places for longer and it sort of explored more, which was nicer in a way, wasn't it?
Yeah, because I felt last time, as brilliant a time as we had, there were a lot of places we went to that were, we'll come back here when we've got more time. And you think, well, hang on, we've got all the bloody time in the world. So we did. We went back to Cabo de Gata and spent 2 whole weeks in one pretty small area. Also helped to keep the cost down too, a bit anyway. But we'll come on to that. So 36 nights, 3,494 miles, which is still a fair bit. But then Almeria is quite a way down in Spain. It's, I mean, you're not, down.
Doesn't feel it when you're travelling it though.
No, it's not too bad, is it? And I mean, you're not down Seville, Cadiz, but you are, quite a way down into southern Spain by then. So, not surprisingly, our highest expense was fuel.
Yeah, £733.32.
Plus tolls of £110.58, which...
That was quite surprising actually, because I thought tolls was going to come out more than that.
Well, we did go virtually toll-free all the way home though, didn't we?
Yeah. But even so, you still feel like you're constantly getting your card out. But they are quite small tolls, aren't they?
Some of them are only sort of €4 or €5, €6, aren't they? Particularly down from the Spanish border up to Bordeaux, there's a string of pretty much unavoidable tolls there. But the total's only about £20 or so, I think. So tolls weren't too bad at all. But diesel... I mean, that van's running, it's 3.5 tons and it's running at roughly 30 to the gallon wherever we go, isn't it? Between 29 and 31. If you further away you go, the more it's going to cost.
But we did work out, and if we'd have took the ferry, the longer ferry, to save on the fuel, the ferry still worked out more expensive. A lot more. So, yes, you lose on the days you're travelling. So you have to weigh up whether you want extra days travelling, or spend more money and have the extra days to use while you're there, if that makes sense.
And particularly if you're counting Schengen days and you want to be in Spain or Portugal, I suppose, because you know, you're talking probably at least 4 days sort of going both ways extra to go through France. But Newhaven Dieppe was £387 return, including cabins each way. Not sure we
How much is
needed.
Santander if you were to do
It's about £700 one way.
It's a lot,
one
isn't
way.
it?
So it's 4 times the cost.
Yeah.
I mean, you're cutting out miles, but then if you're going across to the costas, you know, the eastern and southeastern coast of Spain, you've still got to tramp all the way across Spain.
Yeah.
It's not as if it's taking you directly to your destination. No. So it's something to weigh up, and you know, is it more relaxing? But then I like being in France too.
And me, I love it.
We've had a lovely journey to and from France, and of course this
I just love travelling through the little villages and seeing all the different places, because you can go different ways. You don't have to go the same way every time, do you?
And coming back up from Vivant toll-free really was nice, and stopping off at Rouen
we
too.
had more time, didn't we, to do that?
Definitely. So I personally go to France again.
I would.
Yeah,
Still
by choice. Absolutely. And we'd have spent more time in France had the weather forecast not been poor when we'd arrived. We had those lovely few days in Normandy.
Head for the sun, didn't we?
Head for the sun. Absolutely right. And I think we'll keep doing that for some time to come. Second highest expense. Shopping, which is no real surprise.
£692.98.
Which for 5 weeks isn't too bad.
No.
Isn't too bad. I mean, we could no doubt have shaved a few quid off here and there.
I think though, it's like everywhere, even here. Shopping has gone up, it's increased, and we've noticed that from just the last couple of times we've been there. The prices have really gone up, haven't they, for food shopping?
Yeah. Spain is probably still a little bit cheaper.
Yeah.
But mainly, I think, because we do buy beer and wine is generally a bit cheap, well, quite a bit cheaper in Spain still, particularly. But I think your average, regular, day-to-day cost of living is not really any different.
No.
Wherever you go nowadays.
No, I don't think it is.
In Europe. Next expense was one we could maybe have trimmed a bit, but eating and drinking out. Now this also included coffees, ice creams, anything we stopped and bought, breakfast here and there, a few meals, and there were only a few. But our total cost of food and drinks was £553.67.
Within that was a couple of quite nice meals, because it was your birthday and our anniversary, wasn't it? And we wanted, even though we didn't actually do it on our anniversary and your birthday, we actually sort of celebrated it at different times, didn't we? But we did have nice meals out, and that one lunch at that paella, that was beautiful.
And that wasn't expensive.
Well, no, but it all adds up, doesn't it? And I wouldn't change it.
No.
So it's like you say, you could shave some money off, but why, if you can afford to have those meals, it's not as if we were like doing it every single day.
No,
it was just nice to have those treats, because you enjoy them a lot more, don't you?
I think you do. I think where we spent more than we might needed to have done, but then it is nice to sort of stroll along to a bar, sit back at the end of the day, not every day, and have a drink. Yeah, sit there, watch the sunset, watch the world go by, depending on where you are.
Sit there getting bladdered.
No.
It was just nice to, when you've been out in the heat and you've been doing a lot of sort of, I don't know, sightseeing, and you do get really hot, don't you? And it's just nice to sit down and relax and have a nice cold beer.
Particularly when you're in park-ups.
Yes.
I noticed we did it more often, where when you're confined to the van, because particularly in Spain and also France, to a lesser degree, when you're parked up in a non-campsite, if you like, environment.
It's nice to get out, isn't it?
Yeah, well, you're not allowed to put tables and chairs, etc., outside the van. So when the weather's hot,
nice, you don't want to be sat in the van, do you?
Exactly. If you've been even on the beach in the daytime, or been walking around the town, doing a bit of sightseeing, at the end of the day, sometimes it is just nice to stretch your legs and go and get a little bit of space. And I'm not saying that we find the van claustrophobic, but it is, when it's warm, sometimes nice to sit out.
Well, you want to enjoy the weather, you don't want to be stuck in a van.
And that's your trade-off between paying for a campsite and then maybe going back to your van, grabbing a beer out the fridge, sitting outside, or coming back and going out for a quick wander and having a quick drink. But I suppose, now and again, £10, £15 for a couple of drinks isn't too bad, but over 5 weeks it probably adds up a little bit. And
I didn't think that was that bad, to be honest. Which leads us on to campsites then.
Exactly.
And they, surprisingly, that wasn't that expensive, was it? And we had a few of them. It was £276.64.
Yeah, and I reckon, I didn't write it down, but I reckon we probably spent, out of 36 nights, about 14 or 15 nights.
Probably about half, do you think?
Less.
Oh no, yeah.
Less than half this time, which, again, for us has been relative newbies in, van life, if you were, or camper vanning rather than site camping, which we would have done previously in our old van with no facilities. I think we've done pretty well there at 14 nights out of 36, which is obviously the reverse of that, 22 nights without actually having to pay for accommodation.
Yeah.
Which meant that we could afford to go out for a few beers.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? You've got to weigh up the pros and cons, really. And we're quite happy if we find somewhere that we feel happy that we can stay and spend the night. We'll do it, won't we? And then, when you need to do your services and all the rest of it, and to fancy a nice place to stay and get your tables and chairs and everything out, you stay in a campsite, don't you? So it's nice to do a bit of both. I love both. Do your laundry and all those sort of things, which then brings us on, I suppose, to miscellaneous, which is doing your laundry, museums, car parking. Showers sometimes. Showers. Where, because obviously some campsites, especially we found... The camper parks. They do charge for showers, don't they, rather than... So you do need a stock of euro coins. Yeah, and that was 167.99, and that's over again. 5 weeks worth of additional costs. Which I'm trying to think what else goes into the miscellaneous costs. I suppose anything that's. We bought a new hose pipe for the van. Yeah, that little things bits like that. And we bought some new little boxes for the other 2 cupboards to match the others, didn't we? So and again, 168 quid over that length of time isn't an awful lot of money at all. But the grand total of our 5 week, or just over 5 week, 36 nights away, is £2,922.96. Came on there perfectly on cue. That was very impressive. But I'm impressed with that because, again, I think we said before when we did a video, you could spend that on a 2 week holiday all inclusive easily. 1 week all inclusive. Well, not far off. No, that's right. It's so for me, I think that's a bargain for 5 weeks holiday or just over. It's not holiday, it's travelling. Travelling. It's too long for a holiday. But no, I absolutely agree. Comes out at just under £600 a week, and realistically, that includes everything, doesn't it? Yeah. Washing, cleaning, showers, staying campsites, fuel, tolls. The lot. And what's also interesting, I guess, is that we spent the middle 2 or 3 weeks. That includes a ferry as well. That does. Doesn't it? Yeah. But the middle 2 or 3 weeks while we were away, we were spending round about, on average, I guess, about £300 a week. Now, that makes it a much, much more sustainable Yeah.
And we only spent the extra getting there and getting back.
Yeah.
And if you didn't go as far,
yeah.
your overall, and you went for longer,
yeah.
your overall average cost
oh, definitely.
would come down.
Yeah.
It really would.
Yeah.
And but again, fuel being the highest thing, but then this time of year we've changed the weather.
Yeah.
And didn't we find it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it was worth every drop of fuel.
It was. It was.
And interesting places there and back.
Yeah. Yeah, and we found it a lot more relaxing this time in a strange way, didn't we? Because we still packed quite a bit in.
Oh, we did,
places,
but also longer periods of being in one place.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think if we've learnt anything, it's to spend more time, what's the word?
Immersing yourself in a way into a particular
areas rather than, like you say, just stopping off here, stopping off there.
So yeah, we've been there, we've been there, where
it's
next?
It's just nice to spend some time there and enjoy it and experience it.
Get out, do some walking. One thing we didn't do as much as we expected was taking the bikes.
It's too hot.
Yeah, too hot and too bloody hilly as well, a lot of places.
We did enjoy it. We did enjoy what we did do though.
Yeah, had we taken the scooters, I think we'd have used them more.
Yes.
Yeah, we'd have used them, got out and about the scooters.
Because there were some beautiful roads and they were dead quiet, weren't they?
Yeah.
I think it would have been lovely on the scooters, but you can't do it all the time, can you? You've got to break it up and try different things.
Exactly.
But we'll see.
Absolutely. Which, quite simply, brings us to an end. There's no need to ramble on.
No.
And,
I know you're good at that, Mr. B.
Oh, thank you. And we'll look forward to what we're doing next. We've got Llandudno Scooter Rally coming up in a couple of weeks' time, which is quite exciting because it is a last minute decision to go. So we'll hopefully try and do some video, I think, and weather permitting, we may even go on scooters. I can't promise.
We've got some house stuff as well. We're doing the utility,
Catching
aren't we,
up with
at
the
the
garden.
house? And
Got a winter of stuff, really. Mundane, bit of work, bit of DIY.
But then come January,
off on our travels again. So hopefully we'll get a few more videos out before then.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's our next travel adventure, I guess, is Malaysia in January.
Can't wait. 3 weeks.
Yeah, to make up for our lost trip to Thailand.
Yeah.
But we can't look back.
No.
We can only look forward.
Yeah.
So with that in mind, we'll see you next time. Cheerio.
Bye.